Hello and welcome to the Weiser Minute or Two. For this installment, we're going to talk about some more notable people that showed up at the Weiser house in Wilmersdorf. Today we're going to talk about Nicholas von Zinzendorf and his daughter Benigna and Conrad Weiser. Nicholas von Zinzendorf was a German bishop of the Moravian Church, and he came over in about 1741 and created or helped found the town of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Now, Nicholas wanted to go and meet some of the natives, tribes, and chiefs north of the Blue Mountains, and he was told that Conrad Weiser would be the person for him to take. And indeed, Conrad's main occupation was Indian interpreter. So in July of 1742, Benigna and Nicholas showed up at the house, and Weiser decided that he would take them up there. Now, they proceeded north along the Tulpehocken, or some people call it the Shamokin Path, and came to a small area or a creek in what is present-day Klingerstown, Pennsylvania. And all of a sudden, Count Zinzendorf decided that he was going to name that creek after his daughter. It was Benigna's Creek. So after that moment, they went and they visited to the natives up north and came back, and Zinzendorf and Benigna, of course, went back to Bethlehem. Now, Benigna was a school teacher and had a school for girls of about 25. She first set up in Germantown and then went to Nazareth and eventually settled permanently in Bethlehem. Now, that 25 girl class was probably the first girls' boarding school in British North America. She eventually did go back and died in her native Germany in 1789. Now, in 1999, two men from the Klingerstown area decided that they were going to create a winery. Well, lo and behold, they named the winery Benigna's Creek Winery. And it was in this winery that they have created many, many different types of wines, and it is still very active today, although it is closed with the pandemic right now. One of the types of wines that they created, and I apologize, you won't be able to read the label, but it's called Benigna's Creek, and this particular one is Benigna's Tears, and there's a scene on it of a girl standing on the wharf waving goodbye to a sailing ship, and that was Benigna waving to her father, who was going back to Germany. At that time, Benigna thought that she may never see her father again. However, it was much more happier on Benigna's behalf, because later on she did go back over to Germany, and actually her father did preside at her wedding. I think it's a very, very interesting story. A 16-year-old girl out on the frontier, probably not knowing what she was doing there, but to this day has a winery and a type wine created just for her. So until I see you again, Godspeed and have a great night.